It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Swifties unite, welcome back. Yes, as Carl said, a tailor-made show just for you. Taylor Swift is on the big screens and we're here for that. And we are here to find out if JP Sebastian is a Swiftie. Yes. Yes, he must be.
Jazz hands. I'm feeling very intimidated right now. I have three Swifties.
Proper hardcore Swifties, which I absolutely love. No, it does warrant the question, why this? Why is this making such a big wave? Because it's not new. We've seen this done before, but this just feels major.
Oh, well, I mean, for one thing, the fact that she
Taylor.
actually moves entire economies with her existence wherever she goes.
Sure.
So,
is she the biggest pop star right now?
Arguably, yeah. I think, Forbes magazine I was reading, they said that she, like I said, she literally will make politicians around the world try and, lure her in.
For sure, yeah.
I mean, please, Taylor, if you're listening, if you can perform at Coburg Power Station, it might be nice. So no, she actually is like an economic decision for some policymakers and whatnot. So the reason why, however, I think this is happening is this would be the concert for her 10th album. It's not, however, for the album Midnights, which came out earlier this year.
Okay, last year.
Sorry,
Thank you,
I'm being
Swifties.
grilled by the Swifties.
You're doing fine, bro. You're doing fine. dude.
And what's great about it, however, is that, so it's called the Eras Tour. It obviously then follows these albums as various eras of her growth, various eras of her music progression. But what's nice about it is that not every album necessarily gets its tour. So sometimes if you're looking for your favorite band on YouTube or whatever, you're like, yeah, but I'd like to see that song done live.
Performed, yeah.
So there are whole albums that are included in the show. The live show, which is still ongoing and still touring, is 3 hours long.
Sure.
And so there are albums that didn't get their shot at live performance, that for the first time you'll be seeing Taylor doing songs that you've never heard done live before. And I think that's really a treat for fans. It's me, sometimes I'm looking for like that organic thing as opposed to the studio.
I've got a lot of playlists that have live recorded songs in because you get a different feeling. Exactly that. With Taylor, though, you get a different production value than any other artist.
Speaking of production value,
she plays like in U2's kind of space from back in the day. It feels like.
I mean, U2 is really having to up the ante. They just went into that eye in Las Vegas to try and up their game because as far as design and production value, it was Architectural Digest, which is a really preeminent architecture magazine, that said that this concert is an achievement in design. It has 3 different stages that she migrated between, obviously, to sort of like portray these different feelings and emotions and stuff like that. Pyrotechnics, fireworks, laserworks, and all these kinds of things that obviously fit in with various aesthetics of our albums. So if you see a bunch of pinks and lavenders and burgundies and maroons and all that kind of stuff, it comes into play in the background and in the dance.
It must be such a wonderful creative process for her to go through to bring it all together. But how does this land as an experience? Are we up in the cinema dancing and going crazy? How does this all
please,
kind of...
South Africans, do me a favor, man. Last month, I got to see one of my favorite bands, Talking Heads, at IMAX. Stop Making Sense.
Wow.
And I was dancing in my seat, and it was so sort of like upsetting. We're all maybe too conservative. Please,
go mad.
Respectfully in your cinemas, stand up and dance. I saw so much footage of these other concert movies where people go up to the front of the cinema and they let loose.
Do your thing,
Be
man.
respectful to the screen, please. That thing's very expensive, but I think really, guys, you should enjoy yourselves and you deserve this.
You're going to be surrounded by your people as well. I think you're going to be okay.
And surrounded by the world. It's going to be shown today in 8,000 cinemas across the world. What I'm really blown away by, if we just talk about numbers, is that it's 146 performances that she's doing all over the world. That's one concert every 2 days, a 3-hour concert. I can't get my brain around that, dude. Like, how do you...
And do you know what the bank is for something like this? How much money is she going to make from this
You want to talk money? You want to talk money? So Avengers Endgame, pre-sale tickets, which is to say before it goes on screen, was $120 million US.
Okay.
Taylor Swift's Eras Tour movie is already at $100 million for pre-sales.
Of course.
It is already, without being on circuit, the second highest grossing concert movie of all time. First is Michael Jackson's This Is It, so it's going to beat Michael Jackson when it actually goes onto
live.
circuit. And it is above Justin Bieber's, I can't even remember the name of the concert. It's from 2009.
They're going to come after you, boy.
I'm not the Bieber fan, I'm not the Swift fan. One of my favorite bands is called Death Grips. I'm not your guy. So it's really great to see these kinds of things come to our little Dorpy down here in South Africa. where directors get to do something a lot more up close and personal. When you're in a concert, obviously there's a chios, there's a vibe,
Yeah,
there's
there's a mass
around.
hysteria, yeah.
Never say never. I'm being shouted at by my director. That is the name of the. We got Bieber fans up in the control room, obviously, as well. So the thing is that the director gets to give you a more up close and personal kind of thing. There's shots that they want to choose. How long do you want to linger on
can make it
her
more
having this moment?
Intentional, yeah.
You can make something cinematic, and especially if the thing. There are a lot of people describing it more as a Broadway play in a way.
Oh, wow.
It's not necessarily like the performance doing a shopping list of, oh, these are my 44 songs or whatever. I'm on, I'm off, I'm gone kind of thing. Obviously, it's chapterized into these 10 eras, and so it lends itself to direction by the director who is Sam Wrench, previously having worked with Lizzo for a concert, previously Billie Eilish, and also one of my other favorite bands who got into trouble with Taylor Swift, Blur. This is really a privilege for a lot of fans, and I'm very happy for all of you. I checked the tickets, by the way, at just in Cape Town at our largest malls. Today, you have 12 tickets left to choose from. Like, these were sold out 2 weeks ago, so there's still options. Look around.
Oh, it's going to knock Avengers off the highest earning whatever. You know it's for the win. I think we've got a closet Swiftie coming out today. I think this man has embraced this. Exactly, buddy. I think you absolutely love it, and we are here for that. No, we are here for the energy. We are here for the community, and we are here for an extremely talented artist who has, I think, the best fans in the world.
Shaking off the closet over here.